Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Forces of Fandom. I'm your host, Ashley.
And hello there, I'm your co-host, Mariah.
And Savvy couldn't be with us tonight, so we are just two simple women making our way through the multiverse.
Oh my gosh, I miss
I
you.
know, I miss you too. I feel like it's been forever.
It's been literally, 4 weeks?
Something like that, yeah.
It's been a while since I've been on here, you've been on here. We just had a bunch of fun and not so fun experience.
Yes.
I've been on vacation for, it seems like for a month.
Yeah.
I was gone. We were both busy. You went on vacation.
Yeah, we went camping and then it's summer, I guess. Summer's crazy.
Yeah.
So
It is. So it's nice to get out there and relax. Salvi has her pin business, so her shop, it's really popping off. So she's busy with that this week. So make sure you guys go check out her pins. If you guys are pin collectors, Padawan. It's Padawan dot pins.
yes.
Yes, Padawan dot pin. So go support her. And she is super busy. And I hope to see her soon because I miss her too. I feel like we haven't all three been together in so long.
I know. It makes me sad.
No, but yeah, you went camping. Did you guys have fun? Did you guys do anything or while you guys were camping?
Yeah, what did we do? We spent an entire day at the river one of the days, which was fun. We did things like I caught crawdads. My kids had never seen crawdads before. And little fish and stuff like that. We were actually supposed to watch Black Widow out there, but we downloaded it on Disney Plus, and then something was wrong. Like it would not play on the projector. I was pissed.
Oh no!
Yeah.
But did you guys get to watch anyways?
When we got home, yeah, that was like yeah.
I got to watch Black Widow on my last day in Las Vegas because we had 12 hours to kill in Las Vegas because our flight was at midnight, but it was delayed, so it didn't get off the flight, and our flight didn't take off until like 1:45.
Oh, good Lord.
And 8 a.m. And here I am on West Coast time trying to get to East Coast time. So it was a big mess. But yeah, we watched Black Widow in a really nice theater. It was really nice. And I actually downloaded Loki on my flight home, the last episode, because I traveled that midnight. So it was so crazy that I could download Disney Plus at midnight because I was on your all's time because I'm used to I don't get to because it's at 3 a.m. on my time. So that was awesome. So I am a little jealous about your all's time zones and when it can release. But I was like waiting in my line because I was like boarding. And I was like waiting in the Wi-Fi section, waiting for it to download. It had awful Wi-Fi in the Las Vegas airport. And got on the plane and watched it on our flight home for an hour, and it killed some time. Watching it on like my phone, and I had to rewatch it though.
Oh my God, when we were camping, Chris had downloaded Bad Batch, and so me and Chris and then the boys wanted to see what. So we're all sitting around like this picnic table with this phone right here trying to watch it.
It's same, but it is the same because you're like trying to focus in on it. But there's some scenes I can't wait to talk to you about that made me laugh and Loki. Well, it didn't make me laugh, but yeah, it did make me laugh because here I am like in a dark, secluded up in the plane, and I'm like trying to watch episode 6 of Loki so intently. But yeah, and then I had of course I went on to Clearwater Beach with my friend. So here I am, spent a week out west, and I had 2 days to pack and go to our annual friends. Every year, me and our friends get together and we go somewhere. We couldn't last year because of COVID, even though COVID's still a thing this year, but I guess it doesn't exist in Florida, and we're all vaccinated. So we went to Clearwater and had a great time. Spent a week there with them, and now I don't have to see them for another year because that was too much. It's like when I love my friends so much, but a week with them, I was just like, I was ready. I need another vacation just to chill.
Right.
I need a vacation for my vacation.
That's what it's like going to like Disney too.
Oh gosh, Disney's a workout.
It is.
It is not. You gotta go there. If you want a stress-free vacation, do not go to Disney.
It's so true.
Especially like, I don't know what it is about dads in Disney, but like they're on edge the whole time. Like, if you want to see a white male stress out, go to Disney. Like that is, I never seen so many like dads just want to kill themselves. Like not even kill themselves. Like they're trying to have so much fun, making sure everyone has so much fun that they end up stressing everyone.
Right.
We can't miss it. Like it's okay if we don't see Mickey. If we don't, like my dad when we went, if we didn't see, he had it planned out to what time we were going to see all the characters and what time we were going to use the bathroom in between. Like we had to be on the clock all the time.
Oh my god.
So we wouldn't miss anything.
That would stress me out. I feel like I'd have to like stress pee. I'd be like so worried that I was gonna need to go to the bathroom before I was allowed.
Oh right. No, you can't. If you're in the no. Oh, heaven forbid you have to pee in the line and you don't have a fast pass for it. You gotta hold it. You gotta hold it. Can't get back in line. Especially when you get all the way up in. Yeah, no.
Well, good to be back. I'm happy to see you.
Yes.
Clearly a lot of news and stuff has happened since we've been gone for the past 4 weeks, so we're not going to go over it all, but I figured we could do a little bit of Nerf Herder news before we get into stuff. All right. Let's see. God, tomorrow we're recording on July 31st, which is why I say tomorrow, but tomorrow is August. Which puts us into some new releases. We've got Suicide Squad coming out August 6th.
So this week, y'all.
Yep.
This week. And we will discuss Suicide Squad in a couple weeks. We're going to give people enough time. Of course, if you're into spoilers, there's tons of content on YouTube. We're not going to do that on our we're not going to do that on our channel. We're going to give people enough time to watch it. And then we'll jump in and give ourselves enough time to watch it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And form our opinion. So, I don't know, probably be about a month from now, we'll go back and give people about a month to watch it. And then we'll do some fun things. So maybe ask some questions.
Yeah. And then the following week, I think, the What If series is releasing.
Yes.
The Marvel series.
August
11th.
11th.
Yes. And I'm going to say that's a Wednesday because Disney Plus releases new shows on Wednesdays.
Yep. Now, and I'm glad they're doing that too. Because it's getting too much. Because now people are getting out and working and going out more so now on Fridays. And before, like when they released on Fridays, it was fine because everyone was home.
Mm-hmm.
But now that it's just getting a little too much that it all release it on Friday. Now if they release it on Wednesdays, we have until like Friday to watch it.
Yeah. And I think Fridays are for movies. And I kind of like having it on Wednesdays because like I feel like it breaks up the week. You've got something to look forward to in the middle of the week.
Exactly. So that's good. I do like that, but I will to say the What If series, we're also going to discuss that on our channel, but we haven't decided how we're going to break it up because we're excited to see it. It's going to be really cool. It's an animated series, though it's not canon, I guess. Maybe, who knows? Maybe it will be for the new alternate reality that they're doing. But it's not canon, and so we're not gonna like make it too big of a fuss about it because we're just gonna enjoy it,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll do some little like recaps or just like give us a thoughts about like, oh, this is so cool. But yeah,
And what else did we have? Um, the only really big thing I think that I saw was Disney's going to be requiring masks indoors again. That actually started yesterday, the 30th, I think.
yes, they have started that because forced a new Delta variant because people in a certain state don't want to get vaccinated, and then they want to travel to another state. That ruins everything.
This is at both parks though. They're just doing it
Yes.
across the board.
It's indoor. Did we say indoor?
Yeah, just indoors.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, just indoors. Which I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. When I went to Disney, of course, I went when we had to wear a mask at all times. I personally didn't like wearing it outside because the CDC says that you don't have to wear it outside because, especially because of the sun. I don't know. It's so confusing about. It's so confusing. Like it's back and forth. Sometimes they say like you can wear a mask outside or you're supposed to wear a mask outside. It's so confusing. I wish they would just be more clear or just know about it. So, but indoors you are supposed to wear a mask because it is easier to spread indoors. But also, I'm going to say just get vaccinated, people. Because if you guys ruin spooky season, I'm going to be very upset. I'm going to be very upset. Is we have some big plans for spooky season, and if they say that we can't have spooky season,
Spooky season is happening. I don't care. It's happening.
right? I'm going to be so upset if they cancel it again.
Nobody's canceling my spooky season, damn it.
Gosh, I know. But I just have a feeling. I just have a feeling in my gut somewhere that they're going to be like, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be Disneyland that's going to be like in October. They're going to be like, oh, sorry, you can't come if you're only California residents can come again. You know, I'm afraid that's going to happen.
They're going to owe me a lot of money then.
No, that's just what Disney does. They're not going to owe you. They're not going to give you back the money. They're just going to tell you you have to use it for another day. Mm-hmm. That's what's going to happen. I'm telling you, just wear a mask so that way you don't see an angry Mariah and Ashley on here.
Right?
For ruining our holiday or one holiday that I get excited for.
I know, it's my favorite.
Mine too. But any other news?
I'm sure there is, but that's all that I had written down. So
there's so much. Oh, let's talk about this subject. Speaking of because we still like Nerf Herder news. Yes, we still are on that. ScarJo.
Oh yes. I mean,
let me get my coffee.
It's funny to me, okay, because since it's been announced, if you guys haven't seen it, Scarlett Johansson is suing Disney for the release of Black Widow on Disney Plus. And a lot of people are like, she's already rich, you know, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But in my opinion, at least, it was in her contract. They broke her contract. I don't care how rich you are.
Right.
They violated her contract. So I don't blame her.
Exactly. No, I do not. And I'm thinking in my head, if they can do that to ScarJo, a A-list celebrity, they think about what they do to everyone else in that contract. Because it's not just her getting paid from that, it's everyone else underneath that also had a contract that to getting so much merchandise, not merchandise, but on the release, this is how much you're going to get paid. So if they're doing that to her, think about what they're doing to lower actors, lower actresses, people working behind the scenes. They're cutting them too. So it's like a bigger picture if you think about it like that too. in my eyes, but also they can't do that. Just can't. And I really don't like how the little statement they made about how they're like kind of like bashing her, making her look like the bad guy. Like, how dare she do this because people at home or with the COVID are not going out because of COVID, and we couldn't predict this because of the pandemic. No, you're using that as an excuse. You're using that as an excuse to make yourself look better and then putting the blame on it. Like, no, don't.
Well, and
because how many people have you guys blamed? Because you guys are doing the same thing with the whole Disney store situation, where they keep shutting down all these stores and getting rid of all of their employees. You are making plenty of money. Take care of your employees. Quit. Like, only reason, like, I'm so sad seeing the Disney store close, and then they're taking it and they're gonna put it inside like Target, like a small section of it, and it's just cheapening themselves. Like some kids, like, especially the Disney store was so important to like a lot of kids. Like, I worked at the Disney store. That is the only Disney that they're ever gonna see, and I'm not liking the way that. I mean, of course, I love Disney much as anyone else, but I just am not liking the way that they are going with, well, first of all, how they're treating their employees and what they're doing. Like, they say they're saving money. No, they're not. I don't know. I feel like they're just feeding themselves and not taking care of everyone else, or the fans, their employees. It's just very disheartening watching it happen.
It really is.
But it's okay. I guess they're going to take my money anyway, so I can't complain. Like, I can't say anything because, I mean, they're just going to keep. I'm still going to give them money.
That's true. I'm going to bitch the whole time about it anyway, so.
I am. But they keep making good shit.
Yeah.
They do. Like, they can't. Come on. It's like, I hate to say it, but it's almost like it's like a win-lose situation. Like, it's like they know they can do it.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Well, that was our little tangent about.
Yeah, that was
Scarlet.
a little tangent, but let's get on a happy note. Let's end her Nerf Herder news on a happy note. We also recently just had the Her Universe fashion show.
Yes.
It's our geek Super Bowl. That's what I like to call it.
Right.
It's our fangirl Super Bowl. So finally got to have it after a year waiting because we could not have it last year. And this time it was available for everyone to watch on YouTube, thanks to Comic-Con at Home. If you guys haven't watched it yet and you're curious, you can go back and watch it.
I can put a link in the description to the video if you guys want.
Yeah, let's link that in the description below. Oh, and speaking of which, guys, make sure you guys like and subscribe to our channel. And turn on that notification so you guys don't miss out on future videos and giveaways that we're going to do. We're actually going to do a giveaway. We're going to announce it next week.
Yeah.
Or
I think, yeah. Something.
We'll announce it next. Yep. Either we're going to announce it on the video or we'll announce it on our Instagram. We'll figure that out. But we do have a giveaway coming up very soon. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. And yeah. And also, but yes, back to the fashion show. If you guys go back and watch, I make a little cameo in it.
I was so excited.
Of course, they emailed, sent out as a few of Her Universe community ambassadors to speak on what Her Universe means to us and how much, like, the community and just being a part of everything has meant to us. And I couldn't be more thankful to have been and given the opportunity to even speak on it or even be next to some of the amazing ambassadors. They also said, like, sent out an email saying, like, it doesn't mean just because you we asked you that we can't add everyone. So I was like, I'll send them my video. I don't think it's going to get played because I was like, I don't know. It's like I was listening to everyone else's, like their thoughts about it. And I was just like,
Mm-hmm.
oh no, I didn't talk about any of that. They were all like, I love the fashion, what it means to me, and I feel so confident in it. And I'm just like, oh crap. Like all their, like they were just, everyone was so proud. They knew what they were talking about. And me, I was stressed out. It took me, for me to make that 30-second video, it took me 2.5 hours to record. Because I was so nervous. I was sweating. And I was like, I don't like what I'm saying. And I felt like it wasn't good enough. So I was like my worst critic. I cried because I was like, I'm stressing out because I was like, it's not good enough.
I remember you texting me about it.
I did text you. I was just like, I don't know. Like I knew what I wanted to say, but I just didn't know how to say it. And then I was like watching everyone else's, and some of them kept it real simple. And I was like, dang, I overthought this. And then I heard other people's like, oh, I didn't think about this enough.
It was good though. It was good.
Thank you. I spoke from my heart. Oh, sorry. Country accent comes out at 1:00 in the morning. I spoke from my heart. Speaking of which, in that video, I sound like I've been smoking for 30 years.
Oh my god, I'm gonna go back and watch it
I had to publicly apologize because I have like there's like a Her Universe group chat that I talked to some of the ambassadors with, and we like brainstorm ideas together. And I was like, I apologize that I sound like a 30-year-old, not 30-year-old, I've been smoking for 30 years from the hills of Alabama. I do apologize, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But I loved it. Loved all the fashion. Do you remember, like, who was your favorite of it? Let's go ahead and spill the tea.
The favorite dress?
Yes.
For me, surprise, it was the Vader dress.
Of course, like, that was such a wow
lost
factor.
my shit. Like, oh my gosh.
When it happened, I was doing my reaction to another one, and then like I saw, I was like, oh, that's pretty, and then I looked down and was finishing up my story, and I saw that she popped out. I go, shit.
Yeah,
I was just
it was amazing.
It was amazing. It was a wow factor. They have to use that in some way because it didn't win, but they're all winners, so it did win. It won over everyone. We love it. I myself, of course, if you know, you've been watching this channel for a little bit, you guys probably guess which one was my favorite. Was the Pirates of the Caribbean one. Mm-hmm. And the Portal one with the world between worlds, so kind of like that Ahsoka type vibe. Those two were my favorite. I had a hard time picking between the two, so I voted for one, and then I made my partner vote for another one because I couldn't decide. So I was like getting them, so I was just like, oh. And I tried to get my mom to vote, but she didn't understand about the whole voting thing. Like, I told my mom, it's like, okay, Mom, tell me which one's your favorite and make sure you vote. She's so old. She wrote it down on a notebook. And she circled her favorite and said, this is one is my favorite. These are my top 3. And I was like, and one of them was she said, the one that I wanted already won. I said, Mom, you're supposed to vote for the other one that you liked. And she goes, oh, but she's like, but I like that one. I said, Mom, it won. You can't vote for that one. You got to vote for the ones that didn't win. She goes, oh, okay. And then she wrote down her favorite one. And I was like, okay, so vote for it. And by the time she understood, it was too late. So my mom didn't vote because she didn't understand.
Oh, that's so funny.
I think she thought that I was going to vote for her.
Right.
I don't know. She's technology, my mom. So
yeah.
I'm sorry to the person my mom was wanting to vote for because she didn't understand. It was so funny. But yeah, I loved each one I could see myself wear everything. The Hamilton outfit.
Yeah.
Loved it. Ashley's Ahsoka.
Oh my God. Can they
make that?
Yes. First of all, her, and then what is his name? I can't remember his name, but he was the Morai in the beginning.
Yes.
Oh my
hang
God.
Hang on. I'm not going to skip that. We have to give him credit because it was fabulous because he also designed the dress.
Yes.
Or the jumpsuit. Andrew McLean, I think. It's MacLaine.
Yeah, McLean.
Yeah. He designed the Morai. And he's been her fashion designer for all the dresses almost. I think when was the first one that he did for her? I think it was like 2015 or it was 2016, one of the two. It was the first time he's been designing all of her looks since then. Amazing. He did that Lego dress. I love that Ahsoka Lego dress.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that one back in 2016.
Yeah.
But I can't wait. It was so much fun. And I can't wait till the winners. Congratulations to all the winners. So if you don't know who won, go back and watch. And I can't wait till they design looks based on the winners.
Yes. Yes. That is
my favorite part.
So yes, definitely check out the fashion show. Oh, and before we get into Loki, I wanted to show this really quick because I recorded an unboxing and then, big surprise, there was issues. But back in June, Mariah tagged me in a giveaway and I won.
Yes.
I had recently been telling her that how bad I wanted. So this is Lula. If you recognize her from the Bad Batch, this is Wrecker's doll, which Wrecker is my favorite. But the shop, Tonica Talks, I think it's recently changed. Her name is Chloe, and she is going through a change. And I will link her account in the description because I can't remember the new shop. But I won, and she's freaking adorable.
Yes, it was so funny because when the episode came out, Ashley, you were like, I want her so much. And then another site was making it, and it was just a lot. I mean, yes, it was a lot at the time because, like, obviously, we just don't have the money to pay that much. And you were really down, and you're like, should I get it? And I was like, just wait a little bit. And then the very next day, Chloe, she was having this giveaway because we both follow her, and I just tagged you and I was like, do this giveaway. And then like a week later you messaged me, he's like, I won. I was like, oh shit.
Right?
I was a little jealous because I never won a giveaway, and I was like, man, I should have, like, not this giveaway because you totally deserve it, but any other giveaway. I'm like, right, come on, why can't I have this luck? But no, I was so happy that you won because I was like, oh my gosh, because I felt like I won too because I tagged you in.
Right. Yes.
So I won a giveaway. Yay!
But yeah, she's super talented. It's so cute. And actually, I bought this when I won too, but I'll show this really quick. Just definitely check out her shop.
Yes,
Sky Guy.
Wow. And I like her a ton. She has the Ahsoka. She has
Padme
and Kenobi.
Yes. Yeah, she has a Hello There one, which it's out of stock because I want it. And she even, I don't know if it was her, someone gave Matt the voice of Anakin.
Oh, it's the lady who, what's her name? Catherine? Who plays Padme? Who's the voice of Padme?
Sure.
Catelyn?
I don't remember.
I'm kind of close to that, something like that. She's the voice of Padme in Clone Wars. She bought it for herself, and then she gave a gift to each one of them because the guy who plays Matthew
Latner.
No, oh shoot, Jonathan, Obi-Wan.
Stranton. What's his last
name? Oh my
name?
gosh, why am I so bad at names at 1:00 in the morning? Sorry, I know these actors, and I'm just like butchering what their names are.
I can, if you put me on the spot, I can't remember anybody's name.
Oh no, you can put a gun up to my head. I'm not gonna remember.
No.
And just pull the trigger. If someone asked me, like, show me a picture of you, put a gun up to my head, I probably would just freak out. Be like, just do it. Even though I know your name, I would just freak out because I would think I got it wrong. It's so bad. Like, I would sit there with second guess myself. But anyways, yes, she gave all of them a hat for Christmas. And I like to think she also gave Ashley one too. I like to think that, but I can't confirm because she doesn't show off product that's not her universe for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Because if she wore that hat, I mean, it would blow up other ones, but then it would just be kind of like a contradict to her own business. Because like when I show off her universe products, what would probably most likely happen if she did that, then someone like a company like Disney would copy it and then take away from her.
Right.
So you got to think about it. It's like, it's a pro and con because like, even though like a bunch of people would blow up her page because here Ashley was supporting you, but you also have to think of it on a business side too.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I do contracts for her universe, I cannot show off another brand.
Right. Makes sense.
So, yeah. And I'm trying to think, I can't believe that I did this, that I cannot think of her name. And it's going to kill me, and I'm going to feel like a terrible fan. Like, I'm a fake fan.
Fake fan.
I am. Oh my gosh, I creeped down on Ashley's page for so long because I'm trying to find who she is. And we're going to take a little pause. Someone played like the what is it?
Cue the Jeopardy music.
Jeopardy. See, I can't even remember that name.
Who are you trying to find? Padme's name? Whose name are you trying to find?
The actor.
Right.
Actress.
The one who plays Padme, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Did we find it?
Not yet.
Oh my goodness, I scrolled all the way down to the very end of Ashley's page, and I still can't find out who she is because I can't find her anywhere. I think her name is Catherine.
Well, I'm gonna look on IMDb.
That's probably a smart thing to do and the fastest thing to do.
Yeah, it's Catherine Tabor.
Oh yay! And who's the voice of Obi-Wan? Jonathan, John.
All these people voice so many. James Arnold Taylor.
James Arnold Taylor. Why did I think Jonathan? Where have I been? Something's mentally wrong with me. But anyways, yes, he had one too. That he had a hat, a toboggan that said hello there. That's all I was trying to say, and I could not think of their names. And anything else?
No.
Before we go on.
I don't think so. We've jabbered about like a half hour. Bunch of randomness. So I guess
that's fine. It makes for a good podcast.
Everyone already knows we're a mess anyways. Unless you're new. Welcome to the mess. That is our podcast.
Constantly. But since we've already brought up the Bad Batch, do you want to jump into that first?
Sure. Let's see. Where did we leave off?
He said, sure. Where did we leave off at the Bad Batch? I don't know. I think we left off at...
I know what happened.
Bounty Lost. Is that the episode 9 that we left off at? With Cad Bane?
No, we talked about that already.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know we talked about that. Did we talk? Yeah, I didn't know if we talked about the next one, Common Ground.
We didn't talk about the one where our girl from Rebels showed up.
Okay, we know that, but I thought we were like 2 episodes ahead of that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so just in case, we missed out on episode 10, Common Ground. Episode 11 was Devil's Deal. And then our girl from Rebels showed up in Devil's Deal, right?
I think so.
Yes. And then Rescue on Ryloth was 12, which is a continuation of that arc. Episode 13, Infestation. Oh, wait. Infested. Why did I say that? I'm sitting here reading it, and I don't know why I just went ahead and said Infestation, but yeah, Infested. And then episode 14, where we just had War Mantle.
Yes. So
overall, this was basically the second half of it, because we only have 2 episodes left. So if you want to go back and watch our first half of the recaps, you guys go more than welcome. That way you can hear our opinions. But on the second half, how did you feel about it?
I'm liking it. I got super excited when I saw Hera and Chopper. I love Chop, so that was really cool to be able to see a young Hera and her mom, because we know that her mom dies sometime in between Bad Batch and Rebels.
I really thought they were going to show that.
So did I.
I really thought they were going to show that. I mean, guess they could still do it because we still got 2 more episodes to see what happens.
Yeah.
But yes, I did like seeing, because when I saw Hera pop up, I was like, oh, that's cute. That's a cute little Easter egg.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. I didn't realize Chopper was hers, or maybe I did and I just didn't think about it. Like, I didn't realize she had it. I like that they made her have Chopper for so long.
Yeah.
So he's still a little feisty little thing, isn't he?
He is such a sassy little droid. Yeah. Oh, I want to point out really quick, because I saw a lot of comments after we saw those episodes. They didn't just randomly give Hera an accent. Okay. Hera has always had an accent. She stopped using it once she separated from her father and everyone else. But if you go back and watch Rebels, in the episode with her father, her accent does come out. So it's not some random thing that Disney did to ruin Star Wars or whatever you think it is. Hera's always had an accent. So.
And guess what, people? I do the same thing too.
It's true.
It's called fitting into the situation so you don't stick out like a sore thumb.
It's true.
It's very much so. My accent, like, have my work voice. Like, when I worked at a hospital, I would talk like this. Or my work voice, or my acting voice. I would kind of round out my R's, make it more pronounced. Or if I go relax how I talk to my mom and dad, I'll need to talk like this. Talk very southern. Or I can talk, what is it? Some people can do like a British accent. I can't do it. I can't do a British accent, but it's just changing your accent just to fit in to a situation where you're more adaptable to. And I actually didn't always have this accent either when I was younger. I had a more, like, especially when you're younger too, I had like a really like raspy voice. I don't know, do I have a raspy voice now? I don't think I do. I think I have like a high pitch voice, but my mom's said I sounded had like a more like a raspy had a like an actually I had like a New York type accent, had a deep raspy New York type accent, because this is the area that I lived in growing up, and it was different than my parents, because my parents grew up in my area, like in the Kentucky area, so they had a Kentucky accent. But whenever I was growing up and went to elementary school, I had a northern accent. But when I came and lived down here, it's gone.
Right.
That's just what happens. Especially someone like me who moves around as much, and I just pick up, you assimilate to the situation that you're in. You don't adapt, because people don't adapt. It takes over generations, but you assimilate to the culture that you're in, and you start picking up a different accent that you live in, and you basically fit in. So plain and simple.
Yep, that's true. But yes, I loved seeing her. What else? I feel like there's been so many episodes.
Oh yeah, there's been a lot of going on. I'd be honest, like Infested, that one episode that was like basically a fill-in, did not like it. Didn't care for it.
Yeah, it was
I was a little down because even though I like seeing Hera as a cool little Easter egg, I I was like, oh yeah, this is fun. Oh, hang on, give me 5 seconds and I'll come right back.
All
Sorry
right.
about that.
It would
Well,
not.
right. We would have lost everything in a like amount of like couple seconds if I did not do that.
And
And
it wouldn't be our podcast if we didn't have some kind of technical
oh
cutscene. We
right,
just love the cutscenes.
technical issues. And if you're like, you know what, we should keep that on our podcast. Like if when it goes on our actual podcast, so they can just hear the audio of me going, like having issues. Because it's going to be real confusing. But if you're listening to this on our podcast, I just had a little technical issue, so I'm sorry about that. But yes, like I was saying, when we saw Hera, I was like, oh, that's cute. Didn't like, just wish it would have kept on going to more. And now, after, of course, War Mantle, it finally is picking up. But it's kind of like, in my head, I'm just kind of like, it's a little bit too late for me. Like I discussed this with you in the group chat. I just wish they would have given us. This has been way too long. The 16 weeks, way too long.
Mm-hmm.
They should have chopped it up and gave us 2 episodes. Gave us that first episode, and then because that came out on May the 4th, and then we got the second episode. That's the Friday.
Yep.
And then from there, they should have gave us the two episodes, making an hour. Like, yeah. 30 minutes each, making it an hour. It would have been a lot faster, and I would have liked it a lot better. I'll be honest, I would have liked it a lot better. It's very frustrating coming back week to week, and it's very slow.
Mm-hmm.
We have these side missions that a lot of them have not added up to anything and have not built an overall arc. There's only a couple of them that did that. There's no arc.
Right.
There's no story arc. Besides the 2 episodes of Hera.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten. I would like to see like maybe 4 episodes, like putting a filler in there in one of the 4 episodes. I can understand that, but at least it's contributing to an overall arc. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like I'm enjoying the show, but I'm like, what is the end goal here? What are we doing? Because they're just running missions for Sid. I mean, is that what they're going to do for the rest of their life?
Yeah, exactly. Well, finally we got somewhat of a look to see maybe where it's going. So these last 3 are going to be an arc, hopefully. It would be really crap. I'll be honest, I would not like it if they just go in, rescue him, and then it goes back to normal. I'm not going to like that.
Well, and we only have 2 episodes left, 15 and 16. So yeah. One thing I did notice though, this last episode was called War Mantle. Cat.
Yeah.
And War Mantle is one of the things that when Jin is in Rogue One, it's one of the things the plans that she reads off is War Mantle.
Yeah. Yeah. And well, I already told you. Oh, I'm not sure if I discussed this back in another episode, but one of the plans that she reads is Omega Mark.
Mm-hmm.
And there's all kinds of different ones that Black Saber, Omega Mark. There's some other hidden details that she says in there, but I did freak out in this episode. So we're gonna talk about War Mantle. Gregor, I love them.
I called it. I told Chris, I was like, that's gonna be Wolf or Gregor, and then he's a little.
I thought so too when I saw it, and I was like, in my head, I was like, I hope it's Wolf. I hoped it was Wolf because I love Wolf.
Yes.
And I love the Wolf Pack, and I saw that, and I was just like, and then he said it, and me and my brother were like freaking out, like, oh, this is how they're going to do it. And because I was like, the whole time that I've been watching this, I really wanted to see Rex save, and I said it from the beginning, Gregor and Wolf. I want to see that so bad. So now we saw this. So it makes me happy. Now I know what happened to that. So maybe we'll see Wolf too.
Yeah. Maybe. It's funny when we were watching it, Chris was like, which one is the one that's kind of like loopy or crazy or whatever? And then Gregor did one of his little whatever
Yeah.
freaking laughs he
It's
does. He's
him.
like, oh, that's Gregor.
Yeah, it's Greg. He's that little laugh of
Yeah.
like what the yeah. But I did freak out when I saw that. I was like, oh, that's awesome. And there's also a little you can tell that Dave Filoni's a Sylvester Stallone fan, because that scene where Hunter is falling is straight up for like a Rambo movie. So
oh yeah. I was wondering too, when they had mentioned, they're like, oh, they have new armor. And I'm like, someone's helmet needs to come off. And then when they were fighting and they pulled it off.
Yes, I did love that. That's stuff I was hoping to see this whole entire time and stuff like that. But someone did point out to me that this is supposed to be like the Empire didn't just happen overnight. Well, it did kind of happen overnight. I'm sorry to the person who said that, but they said it was like a slow infestation. Like it slowly built up their power and like their dominance over everyone. And then you slowly see that happening.
Mm-hmm.
And I loved that so much. And I like seeing it. And it was so funny because like they made a comment about like their training. Like I was like, I thought you trained them guys. He goes, well, I didn't teach them everything. It wouldn't be smart. And I was like,
that was hilarious.
Hilarious. Because like the whole time, because they determined that they were not clones. And I was like, please make a joke about their shooting. Please make a joke.
Yes. That.
And they have. So hopefully they're going to make it a flat out, like an actual joke about their shooting or something. So that was great. I loved it. Because I didn't train them everything. They wouldn't have been smart. And it was like, that's hilarious. This is golden.
God, and then when he had said when they got to the cliff and he's like, oh, I'm glad we don't have to go that way down. I was like, someone's going down. And then Hunter ends up going down. Hits like every damn tree branch on the way down. And
he gets taken.
Yeah.
That was sad.
It was. It made me sad.
I'm sorry. I think he's gonna die, y'all.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm interested to see what next episode's gonna be like since Crosshair's with him now.
Oh my gosh. He goes, I hate him.
I know.
He just looks like a rat.
I know. Snake.
Do you think he's gonna like a lot of people are thinking that he's gonna turn good at the end and then sacrifice himself? No, I think he's bad from the beginning. I thought he was bad from the beginning, so I think he's just going to be overall bad.
I had wondered when he got blasted in the face if that was going to like alter his chip because of the spot in his head, but I feel like we would have seen something by now if it had actually done anything to his chip. So
yeah, I have to say this episode was pretty good for me, so it did catch me back in. It helped. I'm telling you, if it was another Sid, if the next one's a Sid, I'm going to be so mad.
Yeah,
like a side quest, it cannot be a side quest. They have to go to Rex. They have to.
Yes. Oh yeah, they're going to need Rex's help to rescue Hunter.
Yeah,
I feel like
they have to. But exactly. They're gonna need his help. They have to, and I don't want them to do a side quest just for them to determine, oh, we need to go see Rex and then go get Rex at the last episode and then go rescue him. Not gonna be happening. No. Like, come on.
No, come on. I'd rather it be a two-parter, if anything. If that's what it needs to be, but not another mission. No.
No. I'm not gonna like it.
No.
But but overall, I wasn't too thrilled, like I said earlier, about the first, like this last half of it. I'll be honest, I kind of forgot about it for a little bit. I didn't watch it on premiere night like I usually do with all the other shows. First of all, I had a lot going on. I was traveling and I had other things on my mind, but maybe that's another reason why I wasn't caring so much for it, because I wasn't fully invested in the characters.
Right.
But it is a kids show, so I do have to remember that it is a show for kids, and overall I do love getting more Star Wars content, and I am thankful for it. But like I said, I just wish they would have just not lagged it on for so long.
Right.
Or go ahead and just tell me that we're getting a season 2. Which they haven't actually full on said season 2 coming such and such.
Right.
It's all been speculated in the way that it's going. Obviously, it looks like we're going to get season 2. Just tell me that so I can stop complaining.
Right.
Plain and
Yeah.
simple.
Yeah, I mean, I've been enjoying it. I love the Bad Batch, but like I said earlier, I don't know where it's going. And so, there was there was a couple episodes where we're just kind of like, the hell are we doing? We're just going to run. And I don't know. I'm happy about it. Like I said, I love them, but
yeah.
Let's go.
How about this? It was infested that we didn't really care about.
Yeah.
It was just at the wrong spot.
Yeah. We're too close to the end to be effing around.
Right.
So.
Exactly. But overall.
Yeah.
Do you want to get into our next one?
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. And Mind Switch.
Yes.
To Marvel. So, of course, we talked about the first 3 episodes, so let's talk about the last 3 episodes of Loki. I love the series. I loved it. It has ended. I watched the behind the scenes look of like the making of Loki. So we had episode 4, Nexus event, 5, Journey into Mystery, and 6, For All Time, Always. Holy shit.
Definitely.
This Marvel has changed the game, opened up the multiverse. They have done everything. If you guys haven't been if you're confused, we all are confused. We don't know what's going to happen. Everything is out of control. We don't know. All we know is Loki's in love and he deserves the world and he's changed and I love him so much.
Talking about confused before we go on, I don't know if you saw, I found a really funny meme earlier that I posted on Instagram, but it says, when the MCU makes the plot so complex that even Tom Holland can't spoil it. And that is where we're at right now.
I will have to find, okay, I don't know if we're gonna, maybe we can find this TikTok or something, and maybe I can link it, or maybe we can put it somewhere in the video, but a TikTok user came up with a show, and it's been all over the internet, so a bunch of people are adding it to their story, talking about this theory about, at the end of it, so we do see he who remains at the end, who is a variant of King the Conqueror. They did confirm it in Loki, making of Loki at the end of it. They did confirm that he's going to come back as King the Conqueror. So that's happening. So we meet Sylvie and both Loki, Sylvie and Loki, find out who's behind all the TVA. So TVA has been a lie. Everything's been a lie. Yeah, just a lot has going on. I don't even know where to start. Whenever, obviously, he's killed, and he's like, oh my gosh, there's so much. Sorry,
I know.
It's so much. It was the part where he thought he knew it all, and it was very much a callback to the Ancient One and Doctor Strange, because all this is going to come back to Doctor Strange, where she's back ready to die, and she's like, cannot see beyond this point. That's where he knew that he was going to die, because he could not see. He didn't know what was happening. And someone has compared it to that if you start at the same time at the ending, that is the same time in WandaVision where she becomes Scarlet Witch. And they believe that they correlate because the timing of it, where she turns into Scarlet Witch at the 29-minute mark of like the hour, and like an hour and 29 or something like that. It played up time to time, and it is lining up, and it's like he's reacting or seeing her turn into Scarlet Witch because she is a Nexus event, and turning into, and they believe that only one Nexus event can happen each timeline. So therefore, now that since they were in the same timeline or same universe, that it created 2 Nexus events, therefore disrupting the whole multiverse.
Right. Yeah.
So that was a great theory. I hope that's the case. Because if that's the case, it would make complete sense. But obviously that all messed up, and how Loki ended was with him getting sent back to the TVA. And some people are saying that it's an alternate TVA and an alternate universe. No, I don't know.
Well, the
I
TVA
think
is outside of all of the timelines.
yes, exactly. That's what I was pointing out too. I think that it reset the timeline.
Yes,
Or
because you
yeah,
got all of the, like, the statue of Kang. Like, everything is just
yes,
different now.
right. It is the same. Those are in the same variants, I guess, because obviously there's more variant of Mobius and who he is and Hunter. It has reset that timeline because it is outside. So yeah, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, he's been sent to another universe, another version of the TVA."
No,
No,
there is no other version of the TVA.
Yep, that's it. And I think this reset everything. And I love seeing, like, for instance, like I said this earlier, and the first half of when we discussed about Loki, I love that we saw, like, because obviously this is 2012 Loki, and we all loved how Loki grew as a character. I love that we got that version of Loki in this because they jumped forward and basically he grew up a lot in this one. Because I was worried that we were going to see basically 2012 Loki version, and I was like, this is not going to be, that's not Loki to us. And I love seeing this mature, this grown Loki, and him being self-aware. And the core message behind this show, obviously, is self-love. Obviously, Loki falls in love. They were like, oh my gosh, he falls in love with himself. They're trying to do this and that, and trying to pick up with the quote because he's bisexual. No, that's how Loki was in the comic books. It's he's gender fluent, he is bisexual, and he's a narcissistic. There's no one else that he would love than himself.
Right. Oh yeah.
And I have it, like, and people are like, well, now he's not going to be with Sylvie anymore because she betrayed. I said, no, he's going to forgive Sylvie.
Oh yeah.
Time and time. Yes, she's going to come back. They're going to be
She broke his goddamn heart. He's not.
I don't think he did break his heart. Her heart. Well, she did break his heart, but at the same time, like, he's going to forgive her because that is him.
Oh yeah.
He understands. No one understands her better than him.
It was crazy to see, like, her remorse, or like her, like, realization of what she had done after she did it.
Yes.
After she killed him. Which, by the way, the actor who played Kang, Jonathan Majors. Oh my god, he killed that part.
Phenomenal.
Yes.
He came alive. Okay, so this is the episode. Obviously, I was on the plane trying to watch, and I was trying to take everything in. It was so much to take in on my phone watching it, so I had to, like, rewatch them on my TV when I came home. But I almost shit myself. When I was on this plane, like, Valkyrie hit turbulence and Miss Minutes popped up.
Oh my god.
I like jumped. I was like, oh my god. That was like, hey y'all. I was like, oh my god.
It was like the best jump scare ever. That was amazing.
Oh my gosh, there's a meme. If we can add memes to it, I want to add it somewhere in here, please. If not, I'll repost it. And it's, remember Korg, like, from, what is his name?
Korg? Piss off, Ghost. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes. It's his name Korg, or is it something else?
I think it's Korg.
Or maybe, yeah, it was so funny because I saw that and I was like, I'm stealing it. It was great.
Yes, it was hilarious.
It's like, hey y'all, and he's like, piss off, Ghost. And then someone made it into a TikTok.
God bless TikTok.
It was great. I love the internet. I love the internet.
I know. Me too.
It was great. But overall, I did watch the behind the scenes of Loki, and just seeing his, like, Tom Hiddleston's love of this character. It almost made me cry. So he started playing Loki when he was 29, and when Loki debuted, he would turn 40. So here he is, 10, 11 years, like, all coming in full circle. Being this character for 11 years and playing this, and first of all, I didn't realize he was only 29 and how long they've been doing this for.
Right?
And it's so crazy to see. And he loves this character. He loves everything about the Marvel Universe. And it's great. Like seeing like the hard work that everyone put into this and the thought. And I do appreciate Marvel so much for doing this
Yes.
and expanding the universe. But overall, what would you like? Would you rate this? And I want to ask the viewers this too. Of the Marvel shows that we've got, so we had WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and Loki. Which ones were your favorite? Let us know in the comments. But for you, what about you?
I mean, Loki was definitely my favorite. I enjoyed them all, but it was definitely it was so well done. And Loki is, apart from Iron Man,
from start to finish overall, yes, agree. Loki, you're right.
And he's my favorite. It's Iron Man and Loki are my two favorite out of Marvel.
Yeah.
So, but
yeah, Loki is definitely one like my favorite anti-hero you want to say, but he's an anti-hero, so he is my favorite out of that. And of course, I can relate a lot to him.
Oh yeah.
But yes, love him. I didn't realize how much I loved him until I think it's right before Loki came out. Like obviously, I always loved the character. I loved the actor. But when I was recapping Thor movies and I binge watched it right before Loki came out, I realized how much I loved it because it's been so long since I've watched Thor and I watched his story, and I was just like really felt something for the character because I was just like, I forgot how much pain from Thor and then Thor 1 and 2 he had felt, and I was just, and his struggle to be accepted and not feeling like he belonged, and it all comes back in full circle, and I'm just thankful. I love this character, and I'm glad we got him for 6 hours, and we're getting a season 2.
Yes. Hopefully everybody watched it's not really an after credit scene or whatever, but they confirmed that there will be a season 2. Which I've heard, I don't know if it's rumors, but that it's already been filming. I think Tom Hiddleston slipped in an interview or something.
Yes, I was talking about this with because I did do a live chat on my Instagram, so if you guys want to go watch that. I kind of got more into deep detail about the meaning of what Loki coming out as bisexual meant for everyone. But if you guys go ahead and watch that, you can go there. But yes, he did let it slip because let's do some thinking about it. Okay. So it was back in March, he claimed, because his birthday's in February, right?
I'm pretty sure.
And he let it slip in an interview saying that he was on set filming Loki on his 40th birthday.
Right. Yes, that's what it was.
Yes, and he turned 40 back in February. But Loki had already been wrapped the March before, like almost a year before, because this show has been done for a year because you have to think about COVID pushed it all back.
Yep.
So he let it slip. Either he was filming
something for a movie.
It wouldn't have been Doctor Strange, though.
No. That's right.
Because we would have already had Doctor Strange. Unless he was filming Doctor Strange 2 and we didn't fucking know. But no, it was Loki, second season of Loki that because he said he was in filming Loki on his 40th birthday. Unless they did some kind of recap or did some post-credit shoot. Don't think they did that.
No.
So,
So, yeah, we'll see.
We got it, season 2. And we better get Owen Wilson riding a jet ski.
Yes. Damn it.
But we did get Alligator Loki. Don't know where it came from, but we are happy for Alligator Loki. Now I want that as a plush.
They're releasing a Funko Pop at some point, and that's what I'm going for.
Yes.
It's adorable.
You're going for the Funko?
Yeah.
No, I want a plush right here with his helmet.
Yes.
I want some more plushies. That's what I need. I just got a kitty. And Grogu back behind me.
Which is adorable, but he's got a hard-ass head. We have
He
that one too.
does. I need to get the other one. I don't know. I just don't like the eyes on the plush ones of his.
Yeah.
I liked his eyes. That's why I got him.
Yeah, that
This
one's
one.
more realistic looking. Looks more like him. But yeah.
But yeah.
I am.
But yeah, how many times are we going to say the same thing? But yeah.
If you made it to the end, leave us a comment and tell us how many times we said "but yeah" in this episode.
Please don't. Or like, gosh, it's so late. It's like 1:30 here for me. But overall, my favorite. I think we said that plenty of times.
Definitely.
Next, we'll have the What If series, and then we don't have another Marvel movie until Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
In September, and then Hawkeye in November.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah, that comes out November. I'll tell you the date because November 24th, I think. They just recently announced, I believe. Yeah, November 24th.
Okay. So we got a while.
Yeah.
And then we have What If, which is going to be the anime series, and that will go on until October 13th or middle of October.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. We're going to... Yeah. We don't have a lot coming up, but then again, at some time, we do? I don't know.
Yeah, we got, what, 2 more Bad Batch?
It will go by quick. It will go by quick. That's why I keep telling myself.
Yeah, it will.
I need more shows. Oh my gosh, we're getting so spoiled because like if you would have told us this in 2012, because like we were just so happy just to see the Avengers together and not knowing what we're getting now.
Oh
now I'm so spoiled because we would have to wait like what would we get? Like at one point we only had one Marvel movie a year, and then we got spoiled and was like, oh my gosh, we have 2. We have 2 Marvel films a year. Now we're like, give me something new Marvel every month.
Right.
A show ends. A Marvel show ends. Okay, you got 2 weeks to show me another one.
I know. Show me another one. I know. I felt like between, what was it, Falcon and Winter Soldier and waiting for Loki, like that was too much time. Oh my gosh. So much fun stuff, though. I think that might be it, though. Well, no, you have a quote. We have a quote.
Yes. Okay. Let's get to our mental health quote of the week. So it is Mental Health Monday of the day that this airs. So I want everyone to keep in mind, stay healthy. Mental health matters. Men, if you are watching it, your mental health matters too. Please. Yes. It's not, I know it seems like on Instagram a bunch of women are talking about it. It seems that, and men are more scared to talk about their mental health. It is okay to not be okay. I've said this time and time again, but men take it seriously. It's not just us girls saying, oh, it's mental health. We got to take me time, treat yourself. No, it's serious. This is a serious thing. Yep. Mental health is health. So, but Salvi usually does the quote of the week, which she's not here. I decided to keep it simple, and this is something more that I live by and try to go through. And we're going to take it back to our inspiration, Ahsoka Tano.
Yes.
And the quote is, in my life, oh, hang on. Let me get into character. Should I get into character? It's like, in my life. I can't do it now. So, okay. We're going to cut that. Hang on. So, we're going to take it back to our girl, our inspiration, Ahsoka. And the quote of the week is, in my life, when you find people who need help, you help them, no matter what. Ahsoka Tano.
Yes. It's a good reminder.
It is a good reminder, and it is something I try to live by because obviously Ashley Eckstein is my inspiration, and it's being the character Ahsoka that we've loved for 12 years now. I try my best to help others.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I don't want to say try my best. I do what I can to help others, but at the same time, it's like I find myself stressing out because I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I need to do more.
Oh yeah.
But I feel like that just makes you a better. I know a lot of people do that too, and it feels good when you help others. It
It
makes
does.
me feel good, at least.
Me too.
And I try to be positive and everything, and then the other side of it, it's okay to ask for help too.
Mm-hmm.
There's people out there like I would love to. I preach it's like, oh, you can reach out to me. But it's okay. You're not bothering anyone. If you need help,
Yes.
don't be embarrassed. So there's people out there who are willing to help. So if you're someone who is willing to reach out and get and help and be that support, you do that. And if you need help, there's tons of people. And you know what? Also, I will have to say, if they're not willing to help, then you might want to cut them out of your life.
Yes. That's true.
Cut them out. Cut it out. Remember that in the 90s? What is it? Cut it out. If you're watching that and you don't know what I'm doing, you're too young.
It's true. Yes, help. And check on your friends. Check on your friends.
Yes. Every day. Every day. You're not bothering anyone. Yeah. But overall,
That's
I
it.
missed you.
I know, I miss you too.
And everyone who's watching us, I missed you all. And hopefully we don't make a habit of going 4 weeks. And if we do, it's not y'all's business. we need break too. We're still getting used to this. We're not getting paid for it, so we're trying not to stress ourselves out. So
it's true. Yeah. We love doing it, but sometimes we just got other stuff going on too. So
life. There's more to life than Star Wars and Marvel, even though we don't want to admit to it. But I love you guys, and I think that's all we're gonna have for you guys today. So, Ashley, tell people where to follow us.
On Instagram, we're just at Forces of Fandom. On Twitter, we're something stupid like Fandom Forces, because Twitter doesn't let you pick it. We're most active on Instagram, though. We have a Facebook, it's Forces of Fandom. We have a TikTok. We have a Twitch. Mm-hmm. We have everything, but we're just mostly active on Instagram.
Right now we're mostly active on Instagram, even though we're like active like once a week, which we need to get more active on it.
It's true.
We will. But like I said earlier in the video, we will be doing a giveaway soon. So keep watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to our channel and keep notified. You can follow me at Mariah Carly with 2 Y's at the end on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and yeah, that's all for me. Ashley?
On Instagram, it's at Princess Rebel Scum. On Twitter, it's News Nerf. See, Twitter messing it all up. Mm-hmm. I have a blog too, so you'll either find me Nerf Herder News or Princess Rebel Scum, depending on if you like memes. Find me on Facebook. Yeah.
Yep. She has a pretty good meme account, so follow her.
All right. Well, I guess that's it. So may the force be with you guys.
And we love you 3000.
Bye. Bye.